Welcome to OZ TV. Here we talk about everything that you need to know. We talk about family, we talk about relationships, we talk about children, homes. We talk about virtually everything. So I want you to subscribe, like, comment, click on the notification bell for more videos coming up, and watch out for a new show coming up called Spit It All. Thank you. They'll always put you right.
They will tell you this is the direction, or do it this way, or give you options. As you choose from these options, what do you think? They are the ones you go to, and they will bring sanity to your brain.
Yes.
They will bring sanity to your brain. Advice. They are not the ones that will steal your vision. Or they are not the ones that you sell idea to, and they will not go ahead of you and begin to run the idea. They are not those kind of wise ones. Are those ones, those friends that are wise are those ones that when you go to them like this, you sit down, 30 minutes you spend with them, they will blow your mind. You will stand on your feet and you wouldn't want to go. You look at them and say, God, I've not seen this kind of wisdom.
Yes.
They are those ones that when you get to them and they are talking, they look into your eyeball to eyeball, and tell you, I stand with you. Take action.
Yes.
Move now. Do this thing. You can achieve it.
But sadly, most of those people, they tend to, fall in the hands of a lot of users. They end up making friends with users, people that will sap all their knowledge and throw them away. That is always.
I was actually coming to that. They are the ones that will tell you, propel you. If they have money, they will give you, go, start it. Or you do this thing. They are the ones that you will run to at the later and tell them, hey, my husband committed adultery. I did fornication. Adultery. My husband committed adultery. And they will tell you, my friend, sit down here, forgive him. Use this one as the first step.
Let's move on with that.
Move on, leave this thing. They are the ones you will run to and tell, my mother-in-law wants to kill you. Say, show her love. Meet this woman with love. They are the ones you run to and tell them, hell, my son is misbehaving. My son, he will not begin to compare your son with her own son.
Yes.
They will tell you at this point, this is the time you have to change strategy now. Change your gear. Don't you know what to do? You're the mother of this son. Or you go on your knees and begin to pray.
Yes.
She's the one that will tell you, no, we are going all out. This boy, you just have to change. He said, she's the one that will tell you, I am praying for you, and truly, she is praying for you.
Yes. Yes.
She's the one that will wake you up early morning like this and begin to release words to you.
Yeah.
I stand with you with this. You are my sister. I know that you go through. I see the great things in you. You will rule your world. Challenges will fall at your feet. You will start. She'll begin to release words. Encourage you. By the time she's done, you get up and you tell yourself, no, I am standing. I have someone standing by me. They are not the ones that when you now go to them, the kind of prayer they will be praying, saying, I don't know now, go and at that time, you know what they do? Some of them, you feel they are wise. They after talking to them, they begin to withdraw from you.
Yes.
Their question will now be, I don't just want anybody now to influence me or influence my children. I don't want anybody that will now come. I don't understand the kind of life.
Exactly.
Immaturity.
They always want to tackle that
negative thing about you
and use it against you, or talk about it with other people so that they can mock you. Sadly, that's always the issue with a lot of people out there. It's more with women.
Now, all these friendship I've listed, about 5 of them, are categorized under 3. Friendship of utility, which is the one which that is useful to you. Friendship of pleasure, the one that exists between you and your buddies, activity babes, or guys. Then friendship of good, the one that is beneficial, like the wise one I'm talking about. So all these things I've listed is under these 3 categories.
Okay, thank you so much. Well, I have another question for you. When you listed all these categories of friendship, and I know a lot of us fall in one or more categories of this friendship. But as a person, when do you think it is time for you to withdraw if the friendship is not yielding any positive fruit? When is it? When is it time? When is the right time for you to say, okay, let me take a step back and analyze everything that this friendship has to offer? Because it gets to a point in one's life, you need to sit back, you need to think through everything. You understand? You need to watch what is going on. You need to walk, around the kind of friends you hang with and know if it's, adding value to you or sapping you or draining you. So at what point does one withdraw from, the friendship that is not yielding any positive impact in their life?
The moment a relationship or friendship becomes toxic, the Bible said in Amos 3:3, two cannot work together
Unless they agree.
Agree. If it becomes toxic, just like you said, sit back. I do it. I'll carry my phone. And at the time I carry my phone, I'll begin to look at it. What value have this person
Added to
me? Have I given into this person more than I have received?
Something is a food for thought.
When I look at it, I will weigh the more impact I've made in you to the one you've made in me. At that point, I'll say, no, it is toxic. There is nothing beneficial in the life of this person to me.
Yes.
Are you kind of, I will look at the person and say, is this person kind of an all-weather kind of friendship? Have this person stood with me in times of good and bad? David was at the war front. In the bush, do you know that they waited for him to make him king? If they could not stand with you at the time of trial and pain, you cannot let them into your palace.
Yes.
Are you hearing me?
Yes.
My dear, the moment you weigh and look at yourself and ask yourself what this person has added, what this person has removed, at that point, you have to take a drastic step. You have to.
Yeah.
It is not everyone you see at the airport or the bus stop or motor park that is traveling. Some are chop passengers. Some came to waste other people's time.
Some came to steal.
Some came to escort people to travel. When you look at it yourself, you ask yourself, is this person escorting me? Or am I escorting this person? Is this one an chop passenger? When you need, you come and start, sir. Is this one wasting my time in friendship? You look at it, my dear, don't follow a parked car, follow a moving vehicle.
Follow a moving vehicle. You cannot stand with someone that is not going to the same direction as you are going. Okay? And also, another thing that I have observed in friendship is that a lot of friends, they tend to advise people negatively. They know that those things are negative advices. You understand? You come for them for advice. You understand? And they now go, advising you that you should do it in a way that will dent you, in a way that would not be beneficial to you. They already know that that advice is not the right one, but they will give it to you so that you can fail. You understand? And be the laughing stock. I wonder sometimes why, friends are always in that, most female, they do that a lot, just to bring their fellow woman down. They do that most times when they feel the person has more attention, gets more attention than them. You understand? And they want to bring that person down. They want to use that as her downfall, so that she can be the laughing stock instead of the pride or the star. You understand? I know that this category of friend is listed in what she mentioned earlier. But my question is that why is it that what would, what drives one to that point where they feel they should do that to their fellow, someone they call friend?
Let me tell you, association brings assimilation, which in turn brings impartation. Association brings assimilation, which in turn brings impartation. Let me express something to you. When you're in the midst of people, you see that the marks on our hands are different. Everybody's destiny is different.
Exactly.
No one has the same kind of destiny. God creates us differently. So also the aura we carry. You could be 20 in this place, and someone walks in here and just notices one person. It is normal and natural to tell you there is something you carry that people should be envious of. And when people are envious of you, your name is always on the lips of people.
Everybody, yeah.
Know that you are carrying something very dangerous. And that is why you have to change the direction and the association that you keep. You know why? I gave a phrase before. Jealousy grows. Jealousy grows. The reason why that person wants to talk you down, behave funny towards you, why is because every human being naturally wants to be the one on the limelight. But let me tell you something that happens. The moment you come out in a place where there is a kind of like in a studio where there is light. You know this type of light that turns, it spins that this way. It will be turning and it will be spinning. You know, the moment you come and stand on a spotlight, the spinning flashes light on someone. At the moment it flashes light, everybody picks the face of that person.
Exactly.
That is how destiny presents you when you come out on a limelight. When you're that kind of person, you begin to listen. So everybody wants to be like you.
And if they can't, they want to
bring you down and talk you down. And when you're in association where people talk you down at all times, disassociate.
Yes.
Remove yourself. They are toxic to you.
Yes.
They want to bring your dream down. Friendship can either make you or mar you.
Yes.
It can either elevate you, exalt you, or diminishes you.
Yes. And most times when you are in association with a lot of people like that, those toxic people that don't want to see you shine, they tend to downgrade you, bring everything that is not elevating or not that cannot make you shine. And in every negativity that you have come in contact with, that is what they will throw at your face, so that you're even going too far.
You're even going too far. Have you ever seen where you just come out and the friendship with your friend will be like, this powder doesn't look good. Look at the kind of hair you're carrying now. Remove it. What kind of dress is this one? No, now you don't have fine legs. You're wearing things to cover it. Meanwhile, that thing she's talking about are actually the things that sell you. What people like about you. Oh, I'm going to teach you something today. The moment a friend comes to that point where you know that, where your self-confidence at once, and you tell that person, I love my legs, I look good the way I am. Oh, I can flout my hair. This is the best you can get anywhere. My face, my powder is the best. I love myself.
Come on.
I love the way I carry it.
That's right.
Just watch and see. The moment you get to the junction, you will see how many people that will say hello and hi to me. You just wear your self-confidence and bring that person down psychologically as well.
Exactly.
You don't allow anybody to talk you down.
Mm-hmm.
Bring your shoulders high. It's not pride, it is self-confidence.
That is true. And you know, another thing I want to ask you is, you know, with this friendship of a thing, most people say there are no best friends. There are no best friends out there, especially at home. When you come in contact with an acquaintance that you like, you know, and that you have something in common with, how do you get to know that this person, you know, over time, basically, how would you get to know that this person is a keeper? You understand? What singles that person out from others that makes you now, you know, go closer to build a strong relationship or friendship with that person? How would you single that person out from, you know, others?
I have a childhood friend. We've been friends for as long as I know, from 15 years, I think so. Because we celebrated our 15-year birthday together. I'm going to use it as an example to tell you. We've quarreled several times and we have reconciled. Each time we quarrel and we are still friends. Have that person cried with you together? And you see sincerely, this person sincerely cried with me. Have the person celebrated you and you see sincerely, this person have celebrated me? Have the person rejoiced with you and you see that sincerely, this person rejoiced with me? You're happy for me, sincerely. How do I mean sincerely? The person didn't go to plan or lie against you or conspired against you or sit in the council of the ungodly where your name is being discussed. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Have you people quarreled? After quarreling, you sit down, amend things, talk it over, drop it there, and still move on? How many times have this person stood by you in good and in bad? What and what have you told this person and you never heard it outside?
That's very, very key.
Have you discussed the secret, the inside of you, and you never heard it in the lips and the mouth of anyone? Have you ever sat down with her? She's not judgmental. Is she the kind of person that wouldn't want to talk you down? When you look at this mathematics, you just weigh things. Weigh it, weigh them. By the time you weigh them, you'll be able to know whether
this is the
person. And there are ways to try friends. So.
Okay. What ways are there?
There are life scenarios where you watch the reaction of this person. The reaction of this person will tell you, is this person standing with me? Or is this person against me? Or this person, is he being sincere? Or eye service? There are several eye service friends that you will mistake as real friends. In front of you, they are very good.
Yeah, but behind you, they speak.
Pardon me to speak Igbo, Bazuago. They are very, very good. But at your back, sorry is your second name. Anything they will do to even take your husband from you, they will do it.
Gladly do it.
Anything they will do to kill your children, they will do it. Anything they will do to take the bread, even the bakery from you, they will do it. So when you look at weigh all these chances, you will now know whether you have to stick close to someone. But let me tell you something. Any secret you let out is no longer a secret.
Yeah.
Because secrets are not let out. So any secret you let out is no longer a secret. So you can't be telling me that you have a friend and you're telling her your secret. It's no longer a secret because that friend has a friend.
That has a friend.
That has a friend. And that other friend that has a friend can talk to that friend that has a friend. So it's chain reaction. It's chain reaction. When that good is happening to you, they keep it, share it to your friend as a testimony. When the bad is happening, keep it to yourself. Equally share it. By the time it must have ended or passed. But in bad is when you will try that friend to know whether this friend can be able to stick with you. Because there are friends at the point of fairy forest, just like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. At the time they were there, one of them would have said, Shadrach, you're the one that brought me here. If not for you, Meshach, can you see what Shadrach is saying? Abednego will say, hey, if not that this one happened. But do you know what they say? The Bible says they encourage themselves. They stick together. Before the fourth man came in the fire, they began to praise and pray together.
Yes.
They never disintegrated because they were in the fire at that time. Your friend that will hear that you were arrested will now pick up his phone. Angel, hey, you see what I'm telling you? She's in police station. Hey, she didn't even know why.
You didn't even confirm. Yes.
I heard that her husband was EFCC came and picked her husband. I told you, she never confirmed. But you see that friend that will hear EFCC and she'll run down to your house and say, dress up, let's go to Abuja. Oh, I've had friend. God will bless her wherever she is. At the time where it was rough, went to her husband, lied and collected money just to give me. So that her husband will not know that she's giving me that money. She gave me that money and said, take, with tears in her eyes, I know it's not much, but take. And nobody heard about it.
That's a good friend.
But there is one that will give you clothes as you're wearing it. You say, I beg, don't tear my shirt, my dress. So. That place you're sitting now will tear that dress. And you know I don't like it.
Announced to the whole world.
And everybody will know that she gave you a dress. So there are things you have to throw around to know who truly a friend is.
This is really deep. So, if we need to go in depth with all of these things with friendship, well, we're not going to be done here. Friendship is really deep.
And do you know that the Bible says, love your neighbor as yourself. But they never told you, make everybody you love your friend. They are two different things.
Yes.
Friendship is by choice. Love is a must. Friendship is by choice, but love is a must.
So, with that being said, you need to be the one to pick your friends. Don't let them pick you. Be the one to pick your friends. Know when to walk away. Know when to stick together. Know who to share things with. Know when to share them. Okay? Because you do not want to be around someone that will spite you behind, that will bring you down, that will rubbish you, bring down your self-esteem just to look powerful. You don't want that in your life. So with that being said, I want us to, work with all the advice that she has said in the house today. Okay? Do some kind of an evaluation of the friends that we have. Know if they're adding value to you or draining you. Okay? And when we come back in our next episode, you will be hearing much more educative, topics that we'll be discussing in the house with our counselor. Okay? So sit back, relax. Always click on the notification bell for more videos. Okay? Thank you.